Good morning and happy Friday. Welcome back to our NoFo Live show, where I, Sunitha, who blogs at NoFo Style, along with my co-host Tracy at Miss Tracy Kessler and Lauren from Story Petals, hop on every Friday to chat everything North Fork. And I say every Friday, except we, for one reason or another, have canceled actually the last couple of weeks for so many different reasons. So first of all, I want to apologize to all the guests that we had. Hi, Tracy. I was just saying, I start out by saying, we do this every Friday, but then we've kind of missed 3 weeks in a row. And,
yes, we have. I know.
And I've got some messages from people saying they miss it, but I feel like I want to message myself saying I miss it. I really miss chatting with the two of you.
So nice to see you, ladies. Hi. Hey,
welcome,
Till.
Welcome home.
Thank you. Look at Tilly. She's grown so much.
I know. Everyone's not even going to recognize her. She's wearing overalls. She's like,
oh my God. She's what size clothing is she in now? Because she's done with newborn.
Oh, she's definitely done with newborn, and we're basically phasing out the 0 to 3. But she is a little peanut, so she's got some 0 to 3, but mostly 3 months now. But like 3 to 6, I just took out an outfit. And I have to lay them on top of her, and I'm like, oh no, she's swimming in that thing.
So only for a couple of days, and next thing you know, she'll be outgrowing that. It's so crazy how fast they grow.
I know.
Well, I am so happy to see both of you. I was saying, I just want to apologize to some of the guests that we had to last minute cancel and reschedule because I ended up staying another week in India, which is a whole saga. But I'm happy to be here, and we will reschedule and get them on as quickly as possible.
Definitely.
So tell me what's been going on in your life, Tracy.
Oh, well, I started work again.
Oh my goodness.
I know, 1 full week. And I will tell you, I started Monday crying basically the whole day. But by Wednesday, I was in my groove. I mean, I think there's definitely something to be said about finding who you were before motherhood and, incorporating that into who you are as a mom. There was, and also, while I missed her very much while she was with the sitter, which sometimes is my sister, sometimes my mom, but we also have a sitter who comes 2 days a week. I was so excited to see her, and even when she was screaming through my dinner and I'm eating and she's just screaming away, I was like, it's okay. I missed you so much. So I feel really pleased with how well the first week went. My clients have been so supportive. I've kind of given them all a heads up as I was touching base, saying I'm going to do my best to not have her on calls, but sometimes she might be there.
But also that's part of life. I mean, I think if the pandemic has taught us anything, and for those of us who work from home, the reality is I'm going to be brushing my kid's hair during some calls, and I promise you I'm not killing her, but this needs to get done. And if you want to talk to me at 7 o'clock at night, this is what's happening. So I think it's also just about incorporating them into your life and then vice versa. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I
think when the fourth wall was broken on CNN or one of these news channels where a kid ran in the background, and I'm like, that's real life. And it just kind of felt so freeing, and that you didn't have to put on this anchor face and your hair's perfect and everything's perfect. We all have lives. And motherhood is not an exclusive role. It's amazing that you can do that and so many other things that you want to do.
And also, I think, thanks to this platform and the audience and the relationships that I've built here, I've been very open about my journey. And I've been in business. I just shared this on my account. I've been in business for 17 years. Most of my clients have been with me for a very long time. So they've been through this whole journey with me too. I mean, they saw me get married, divorced, move out here, start a new life, start IVF, have Tilly. So they're like, what do you mean Tilly's not going to be on the call? Get that girl on the call.
I love it.
Excited. Yeah, I know. And I want to say, I'm wearing a new T-shirt. It says "Mama to a Miracle." This is my Mother's Day outfit. I will be wearing this all weekend.
Yes.
And this is from my friend Kaylin, who we did IVF together. and she has her beautiful son, Crew, and she's making these t-shirts. She has a brand new company here on the North Fork. We'll definitely have her on at some point. It's called Cecilia James Co. And
I love that name.
I will be gifting every mother who did IVF a shirt from there for sure.
Oh, I love it. That's such a good Mother's Day gift idea.
Yeah, I know. So I just wanted to say, if anyone's looking for a last-minute idea, definitely reach out to Cecilia James.
That's so awesome. It's such a sisterhood because, you know, thankfully I never had to go through a long journey, but just every time someone that has been through a complicated journey to get to this baby that you're holding, it just warms my heart. And it's great that there are ways to A, share it, B, celebrate it, you know, like with the t-shirts, and then support it. I mean, all of it in one package. That's awesome. What was the name again? Tell me. I think I saw something on Instagram. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Tell me the name again. And
Cecilia James Print Co.
Okay.
Yeah. So
definitely
also,
need to.
you know, like, obviously we know that I'm extremely vocal about basically everything in my life, but you know, you never know that you walk past someone who's silently going through it because they're not comfortable sharing, which is totally fine. And they see that and they feel that sisterhood and they're like, okay, she went through it too. And look at that beautiful baby. There's hope, you know?
Without a doubt.
Yeah. Right. What does your shirt say, Lauren?
United in kindness.
I love it. Where'd you get that?
Wait, what does it say? United what?
In kindness.
Aww.
Yes.
Well, I'm sporting a new shirt that I got from India. Does that count?
Definitely.
Yes, it does.
I really like it.
Oh my God. Can we just digress for 30 seconds? Because I am in such a jet lag. I don't know if it's morning, noon, or night.
When did you get back?
So who knows? I mean, I'm back.
Tuesday, I think. I think it was Tuesday night, right?
I couldn't even tell you what day today. Wait, hold on. Today's Friday because we have a live show. Okay, let's stop. So just to backtrack, I went to India. I scheduled a trip to India for 2 weeks because I have a sister who lives here whose son got married in Mexico, and some of you followed those stories and saw that
so much fun
in Mexico, but that was like a son's wedding, and you know. So I have a sister who also lives in India, and her daughter also got married this year. So I scheduled a 2-week trip to go to India, and it was beyond magical and beyond everything that you can imagine, and at the same time so overwhelming because India has these sights and sounds and senses that just swallow you, you know. And I am born and raised in India. I was 22 when I left there to come here and have a job and have a career. So you would think that I would just slip right in and be like, oh, everything is wonderful. No.
Really?
But it goes to show you that when you don't do something routinely and then you're put into it, I was totally feeling like one of those non-resident Indians, like, I can't deal with this and I can't deal with that. I mean, it took a couple of days, but it was, first of all, it was 110 degrees every single day.
Wait, are you exaggerating or is it really 100?
No. I will be happy to show you a screenshot.
No,
the lowest it went to was 89 at night. And then 107, 108, 111. There were days 111, but 105, it didn't go below 1. And I think it turned 100 at like 8 in the morning. And then it stayed that way till night. And now I've taken vacations in Mexico every summer. When the kids were little, that was our go-to, all-inclusive. So in summer, and it's hot in Mexico in summer, but I guess you're in the pool, you're swimming, and it's not quite 100. But in Delhi, where I went, 100 degrees, landlocked, no sign of water. And my body on day 2 or day 3, I should say, was just like, nope, where's the airport? Can I just go home before? Because it's really, really hot. But it took a couple of days and then I got adjusted. And then, of course, you know, in India, weddings are over multiple days.
Mm-hmm.
And we stayed at my sister's house. So when you stay at the wedding house, people are constantly coming and going and so many activities. So the festivities just begin and I didn't know which day was first and which day was second. So it was so much fun. I didn't have any outfits. So I had to go outfit shopping on day 1 and day 2.
That's always exciting.
That very exciting, except in India, a lot of outfits, or most outfits, are custom tailored. So you buy what they call semi-stitched. I mean, they're just fabric put together with lining and stuff, but then you have to find a tailor that'll make it to your size as you stand there. And this is like common practice. So we're not We're
You're
not
not
talking
like
like, okay, exclusive. Like every corner, there's a tailor sitting outside, you know.
Okay.
Some are better than others because they can cut it, you know.
Yeah.
So day one, I landed at midnight. So that's day 0. Day 1, I drive 2.5 hours to go to this wholesale shopping area in 100-degree weather to buy the outfits. Then day 2, I go to the tailor and I stand there and I go, please, 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 can you make it for day 4? Because I can't wear it. So literally every day that we had an event, the outfit arrived that morning, so I could wear it.
That is also so low key fancy. You're just like, oh yeah, my outfit arrived. I was like, okay.
No, but I mean, it sounds fun, but it was also a little scary because I really didn't have any options, you know. But it was also fun. It's like, you know, how do I want to design this and what do I want to do? So it was so fun. I loved the 2 weeks I ate.
Do you bring those clothes home with you?
Yeah.
Okay, again, I don't know. I'm like, I want to play dress up now.
I need to find excuses to wear it. I mean, if you see me walk sashaying it on the North Fork, and wedding outfits are glittery and bling, and you know, so I did buy a couple of simpler outfits too that are ready to go. But the wedding outfits, I need Mother's Day tea. Perhaps I might be sashaying.
Oh, I love that idea. Yeah, you should definitely. I support this. Yeah. I want to see some sashaying.
Oh my God. So it was a great 2 weeks. Loved everything. I think I posted some stories. If you didn't follow them, I saved some of them under the highlights called India, so you can go back and relive. And it was so interesting because 2 things. The first wedding I went to was in Mexico, so totally different setting, palm trees, like everything is so serene. And then India, which is magical, but chaos central. I mean, if you look at a pole, like a electrical pole, there's and I'm not exaggerating, maybe 700 wires coming out of it because everybody's attached to the one pole. So it looks so dangerous, and yet everything's working. I mean, they have 2 lanes on the road, but there's 14 cars. And I'm literally not exaggerating because there's a lot of bikes, well, they call bikes, but scooters and motorcycles. And they don't need to follow any traffic laws apparently because they can just squeeze through every car. So as you're trying to go, every motorcycle is trying to go through. And I'm just like, 5 passengers on 1 bicycle. Someone's holding the baby. The little kid is standing in the front.
Oh my God.
It feels so insane. But after a couple of days, I'm like, you know what? I could go on a bicycle and hold the baby.
Oh my God, that's hysterical. What a culture. I mean, like a difference in culture shock. Talk about
Totally. But, you know, if you're the kind of person that's willing to let go and experience what it is without letting every single thing bother you, you will love India. But if you are planning on visiting, I want you to know that just the trip from the airport to wherever you're going can feel overwhelming. So be prepared. No, literally be prepared, and perhaps get to a point in your life where you're like, you know what? Let's see what happens.
Right. I love that.
But you really have to be in that mindset in order to enjoy it, you know?
I think that's a great tip. I think every destination should have like a preface of like, if you're at this stage in life, you can visit here.
For India, you totally have to be at that eat, pray, love stage. I mean, you totally, oh my God. I think
hashtag goals in life.
I hung out with Tracy a little bit, and I was telling her that my sister, who is not upper class by any means, middle class, has a maid, which, you know, in India, everybody does, but she also has a maid/chef who cooks food every day for normal life. And most people have that. And it's so wonderful because she would come in the morning. She doesn't live there. And she would first make tea, you know, because you wake up. And then she would be like, what would you like to eat for breakfast today? And then she'll cook breakfast for the family. And then while she's doing that, she'll be like, and what would you like for lunch? And then she'll cook the lunch and leave. Then later in the afternoon, she'll come back for evening tea. She'll make evening tea, and she'll be like, and what would you like for dinner tonight? And after 3 weeks of this, I come home and I'm like, wait, where's grocery store? What do you mean grocery store? I have to go to the grocery store to buy ingredients. Oh my God, I want to go back. Can I go back, please?
And bring her home with you?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that too. But I would have to drive her to the grocery store here. So can I just go back there? Because everything's in walking distance. Anyway, so I loved my 2 weeks, and then I have my ticket.
3 weeks.
Well, I loved my 2 weeks. Yeah. Then I had my ticket. I boarded my American Airlines flight. The woman comes with a tray. She says, would you like champagne or juice or water? And I'm like, can I have champagne and orange juice? And she goes, would you like an empty glass? And I'm like, yes, please. So I make my mimosa. I prop my eye mask. I take my Instagram photo going, see ya, bitches, headed home, you know. Dang, 3 hours of sitting on the tarmac and the flight has to be.
Oh my
We all had to
God.
deplane. They had some tech issues, some fuel gauge issues because we're flying nonstop now. So, you know, they need fuel, whatever. 3 a.m. in the morning, they're like, get off the plane. And I'm like, well, when is the next seat? And they're like, the flights are full and they don't have any seats for another week. Literally nothing.
Oh
So
my
I
God,
had an extra
Sunita.
forced week. Although I spent a couple of days trying to figure out how I can get the heck out of Dodge because I was packed and ready to go home. You know, I was done with everything. But anyway, I had to stay an extra week, which is what messed up our whole NoFo schedule a little bit. But it was fun. I made the best of it. I visited some people that I didn't have a chance to because I was so busy with the wedding.
Yeah.
I had a chance to sit, you know, with my sister and her family. So I think I left feeling content, like I had enough time to do everything I wanted to do, you know? And
That's
I'm
huge.
also feeling I'm ready to go back at some point. I mean, not right away, but yeah, if either of you want to come, let's go.
I
Oh
would
my
love
goodness.
to. We have to wait until Tilly's like at least 14, I think.
Yeah,
14?
that chaos,
Yeah.
that layover,
Yeah.
that level of chaos
Chaos
might
you
be
were
too much.
describing sounds like my home right now, so I don't know if I can go on vacation and also have it.
Well, you were wearing that shirt yesterday when I saw you, the chaos coordinator. I
know.
guess we'll wear that.
Yes.
Oh my God, accurate.
I know.
So anyway, that's my story and my couple of weeks. What's
Wow.
going on with you, Lauren?
Oh my goodness. I feel similarly, but the chaos is just living in my house.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's been a whirlwind. We've had a lot of stuff on our plate here. I got COVID, which was really, sad and emotionally struggle bus, which I think I think it's weird. We're very COVID conscious people, but then actually getting it, and you go through a lot of emotions, I'm not gonna lie, about like, oh my God, what did I do, how did I do that wrong, or there's a lot of self-blame that we had to work through. Thank God I'm in therapy.
And I also think that even though that initial high fear of, oh my God, COVID equals death is gone,
yes,
if and when it does hit you, it's really hard. And I mean, different people have different experiences, but
totally.
It can really knock you down, like you said, even emotionally before you start to feel the physical symptoms.
And then, so Jeff and I both got it. And then unfortunately, I think Betty had it maybe before us, but either way, all of us had it at once. So I felt like a bad, like, NyQuil commercial where I was like, can I call in sick? So like literally if Jeff didn't have a fever, I was on duty. If I had a fever, he was on duty. I was like, it was comical. Now in hindsight, during was a little much, but yeah, no, it's been just a crazy whirlwind. For those of you who don't know, I took on a role of events director for Durier's Properties. We've got one beautiful location out here on the North Fork in Orient, and they have another property in Montauk, and we've got a fabulous restaurant in Sag Harbor. And the winter was manageable. Like totally, I can do this, getting back into the groove of things.
I love Durians. I spent a magical last year. There was a perfect weather day.
Yep.
Sat out on their sandbar, I guess, for lack of a better word. It was.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for you. I can't wait to go in there and be name dropping and going, is Lauren here?
I will be. I'll be going back and forth on our boat from Orient Point to Montauk to manage clients, which will be fun. That's and awesome. Interesting. And I joked with one of my girlfriends that I traded the 6 train for a boat ride.
I would say that's a pretty good trade, Lauren.
I was like, that was an upgrade. That definitely hasn't been the worst case scenario.
Yeah. Well, as long as it's not choppy weather. The day is choppy weather. You're going to be like, maybe.
I know. And I'll be wearing my North Fork staple, which is typically white on white on white, and we'll see how all that works out. So
that's so exciting. That's so exciting. I'm so excited for you.
I'm really excited. We open for the season in Montauk next week, and then the following, so the 25th or 6th, we open for Orient Point. So I think I'm gonna unfortunately have to take a step back from this show, which I'm so sad about, but just I have to mental health, manage the amount of hours in the day And, this show has brought me so much joy. Hanging out with you ladies has been so amazing. And I feel like I have grown each episode by the interesting, wonderful guests that we have had on. And I think this marks our 1 year, technically. I think it was last week.
I think it's in another week, but yes, roughly.
Okay.
I can't believe that we've been doing this for a year. It just feels, I guess it's true what they say. If you love what you do, it doesn't feel like work. Not that this is work.
No, but I get it. Yeah, no, we've had such great times, and to see the evolution of this show go from episode 1, which I have rewatched, guys, and it holds up.
Oh, God.
But the things that we've learned, the things we've shared, I mean, Tracy, I think you were like fairly newly pregnant at that point in the game.
Correct. Yep.
I don't even think we talked about it for the first couple episodes.
I had my transfer. My transfer anniversary is May 14th, and we started the week after. So I had my transfer 1 week prior to when we started.
God, and now look at her. I just can't even. If we were to mark her by Tilly, it's just like you were a concept, and now you are a 3 or 4 month old. It's like, what is happening? Oh, speaking of that, guys, my kid is turning 3 on Tuesday.
Woo, happy birthday, Betty!
Happy birthday!
Like,
wow.
To not have a baby is weird, and like, oh God, she's full toddler, but so cute.
That's awesome.
Oh my God.
What are the plans?
Oh, we're having a paw party for the dog party.
Okay.
Yes, Tracy and I are in events for a living, so I have gone a little over the top. I have to remind myself it's not a Sweet 16, but it's also the first time to really celebrate in a post-COVID-y world. And it's just, I'm so excited to celebrate her. We were able to do something little for her second birthday last year with just like an intimate group of friends and family, which was fantastic. And this year will be similarly, but just like she's more aware of the concept of it and the excitement level, and every morning is like, is it today? So it's just, I'm so excited, and it's just a fun stage.
I'm excited for you, Lauren, but I really can't find the right words because it's been a wonderful year, and obviously we were hoping that I don't know what we were hoping when we started. We were having fun, and I guess I was just thinking our entire North Fork lives, this is what we'd be doing.
I know.
But I totally get, we all have different things that we're all in, and there's only so many hours in a day. I will certainly miss the 3 of us together on Friday mornings, chatting about literally nothing. I feel like this is like a Seinfeld live episode. We talk about nothing. And I hope that as and when you find time, you pop in and give us updates on how you're doing.
I'm not gone for good. I'm not gone for good. I
feel like we should ceremoniously have you do the 5 and 5.
Oh
right?
My God, I'm not prepared.
Answer your same 5 questions, different perspective, right?
Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Should we do that?
Definitely.
All right. I want Lauren's update on them, and then when you come back to guest co-host, you better be prepared.
I was like, oh my God. I'm like, my brain is going a mile a minute. I'm like,
wait, your brain is going. My brain is going. Wait, what are the questions?
What are the questions? Yeah. All right. I'll kick us off. What is the farm stand you frequent most?
Ooh, okay. So Deep Roots is by far our tried and true. And a pro tip, guys, that there is a ginormous pothole when you come over the edge of the driveway and you go onto the dirt. You have to stay to the left. And for your car's sake.
Good tip.
Stay to the left.
Wait, can I add a quick pro tip that I love about Deep Roots, other than the produce and everything? They take Venmo. So if you don't have cash in your pocket, which is challenging sometimes.
Listen, all you farm stands that are watching right now, get the Venmo going. I'm serious. Just this week, my mom sent me to Hubbard Farm Stand to get broccoli, and I couldn't. I literally was counting pennies in my car, and I came up 50 cents short, and I was like, all right, I guess we're not getting broccoli. And I went to the next farm stand, which was Jen's farm stand, and I got asparagus instead because she takes Venmo. So,
and the asparagus this season is already on point.
Yeah.
And and when the season starts, I do leave cash in the car and singles, because change and whatever. But, the Venmo part is definitely working.
I guess I should start doing that, Sunita. Leave singles in the car. I don't do that.
I spend my money way too fast if I have access to it.
I know. I do too.
Well, yeah, but it's dedicated for farm stands. That's what it's for, and mostly flowers. Like really, not even produce. I'm buying.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I'm adding my own tip now that I passed it yesterday. How do you say Puglisi Vineyard?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I passed them yesterday, and right outside in the front, giant jars of lilacs, $5 a bundle. And when I mean a generous bundle, it was a nice, generous bundle. And my lilac tree died last year. So I was just so happy. I picked one up. I brought it home. It's sitting in water. So I was like, you don't need to drink wine at vineyards. You can buy flowers, people. Just saying.
I hope we see a square soon with your lilac. With the sunset in the background, maybe.
Got an Instagram coach over here saying
when I wake up, because I'm struggling staying awake for sunsets because apparently now they're at 7:49 and that's too late for me based on my Indian time that I'm on. But yes, I that sounds like a good. All right, what other so should I even ask you about restaurants, or we know what your answer is going to be based on
every answer we've given on the show since. So tried and trues recently, obviously First and South, because like we exist in this world. But on my bucket list is I want to go to the Gallery Cafe, the old Kentucky, because I'm a little confused, but I'm here to experience.
I'm a little confused too. Is it 2 restaurants? Is it 1 restaurant now? I'm confused.
I'm not sure. I've done so much Instagram stalking, like I feel like it's an ex-boyfriend, and I'm still very confused on what's happening.
Okay, so we need Chef Cheo, if he's listening. He needs to come on and clarify, or we physically need to go there, because I understand there's breakfast, right?
I think that's what they're doing now is brunch.
But does that mean there's no dinner?
Open for dinner, selectively.
I need to know if the fried rice is still there, because now that you've said the word Kentucky, I am now craving the fried rice.
Also, you can eat all the things you couldn't eat before because you were pregnant.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, that's definitely that's a mystery we need to resolve. I'm hoping it's 2 restaurants, that there's breakfast in the hotel lobby and that Kentucky still lives. We'll find out.
Yeah.
Stay tuned, people.
Exactly.
We'll take one for the team and go try it out.
Exactly. And obviously Jerry's is opening this season, so I will be frequenting. Oh, also there's going to be a beach club come like mid-June, or July. So that whole beach area is going to be activated with cabanas and a DJ.
Lawrence, nice. Could you put us on the list, Lawrence?
Yes. I very much appreciate when I can walk past the line and say, thank you.
I know somebody.
Yes,
exactly.
I know somebody. Yes. In fact, I really won't go anywhere unless I am VIP, so just letting you know now.
You can take the girl out of the city, but you can't take the city out of the girl.
You got it.
That sounds so exciting. That's so exciting. I'm cracking up because Randy's commenting that I need to stay awake just so I can take pictures, and I'm thinking I'm going to do my best, but
you got to.
Sunset is very late. I think I need another 2 days. I did catch one though, so that was good, but I fell
by accident.
So yeah, it's going to rain.
All right. So how about wineries or breweries?
Wineries. Well, brewery, Greenport Brewery. I'm a staple there. I love them. They're awesome. Their beers are fantastic.
Will we see you next Wednesday night at the Women Business?
Yes, I hope to make that one. I know.
Okay. And if
WEB.
you don't know what we're talking about and you want to come to the Women in Business little get-together thingy, just message one of us and we'll tell you about it. It's a great little monthly thing that we've been doing with Melinda and Arnie Capering.
Oh my God, I love Mel. And she was like she was our first guest, I think.
Was she? No.
Rachel was our first guest,
but
she was one of our early ones.
Yes.
I must say I will go back. I did, because I was posting them on YouTube because I wanted to have a place where they all live. And I briefly watched our initial one, and it just cracked me up because I was like, wait, where's the button? How do I add you? I think we spent 10 minutes getting everybody on. But we've come a long way, girls. I mean,
we have.
We sure have.
I love it.
Okay, sorry. So go ahead. Greenport Brewery and Winery.
And then Macari, hands down. I'm just obsessed. Oh, and Lieb. Lieb has been a new go-to for me. Both like going and also their wines are just so good. If you guys need like the packaging is so well done. I think Macari is definitely top of the list for me.
Speaking of VIP, I want one of those tent experiences just for the photo ops and the charcuterie board. Let's do it, girls.
They're coming down though for the summer, so if you're gonna, I think if you want to go, you got to go because.
Oh, they're taking them now.
They don't come up. They're not up in the summer because they can't cool them enough.
Oh, we better hurry then. I definitely want to.
It's on the immediate list.
Yeah, definitely like tomorrow.
There's a lot we need to do before the season gets too busy, so let's get cracking.
I know. I have to stop working again.
Exactly. Yeah, you couldn't have started work at a work time. You're like, you like the summer.
Can you take the summer off because that's the best season here?
Yeah, and then just go just double work in the fall. That'll be fine.
I know.
And then what's our last one?
Sunita, your specific one that's
yeah. Oh yes, I do want to go try out a new location. So give me some pro tips on where I can catch. Please not a sunrise. It's at 5 something now, so definitely not a sunrise. But a nice just to spend some part of the day or a good sunset. Do you have any other new locations?
Well, I mean, I'll be honest. I'm gonna my mother-in-law is also a queen of sunrises and sunsets. But hopefully on the water soon. I mean, literally just put me on a boat anywhere and I will take a sunset. But where have we been recently? I have no life anymore. Honestly, it's been in Montauk, my sunsets, but which are insane. No, I haven't.
Well, maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I do need to take a road trip and go to the other fork and catch a different view, and actually put toes in the sand as opposed to the pebbles.
Really, I didn't realize the difference between the two that much, and now having spent so much time over there, me being the South Fork versus the North Fork, and in Montauk specifically, holy moly, the sunsets are just different. They're different.
Awesome. I see a road trip in my future.
Usually we ask our guests why do you love being a part of the North Fork community? But I'm going to switch it up just a little bit. I'm going to say, why did you love being a part of NoFo Live?
Oh, I love it. Well, obviously, our connection, ladies, is my favorite part. And I think being and finding kindred spirits is so rare. And I think being out here on the North Fork and meeting our guests and learning and growing together is just so powerful and moving, and I think has taught me what's really important. And also I'm just so excited to share everything we've learned with everyone else, when they come out for the weekends and even people who live out here all the time. I think it's just the more you know, the more you grow, and it's cliche for a reason because it's true. And we've had such amazing, interesting, wacky guests on, and I mean, it runs the gambit, and I'm here for it. And I won't be a co-host for a little while, and who knows when I'll be back, but I will be watching and supporting from the sidelines and cheering you guys on and sending you guest recommendations.
Good. We need that.
So I definitely, I won't be here physically, but I'll be here in spirit. And I think that is something that we all have in common.
Yes. Well, thank you, Lauren. We've enjoyed this time with you, and we wish you the best of luck with all of your new endeavors. And, maybe we'll have to have you on as a guest representing.
Oh my God.
That's an idea, right?
Yes.
Hey, live from Duria's Beach Club.
Yep. I think we should have a 1-year reunion party and invite every guest we've had and have.
I love that idea.
Love it. No, it's been an incredible year. It's been so much fun. And like you said, Lauren, you won't be here on every week, but you'll certainly be around. And we can't wait for more updates and sending you good vibes for everything you have going on in life. So
thank you so much, guys.
Thank you, ladies. Tracy, I'll see you next Friday.
Can we give Tilly props for making it through the whole show? Here we go.
Hey.
We're starting right now, but perfect timing.
Sounds awesome.
Timing, girlfriend.
Happy Mother's Day to everybody.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, everyone.
Yes.
See you next Friday. Bye.
Bye.